Now, pulmonary edema is a medical emergency. So what happens is abnormal fluid accumulation within the lung, parenchyma, alveoli, and resulting in hypoxemia. So it can be due to any cause like left ventricular failure, aortic stenosis, mitral valve stenosis, systemic hypertension, alveolar capillary membrane leakage, rapid administration of IVs. So it directly has connection with all these structures, or this can be secondary to congestive heart failure or acute lung injury. Severe acute lung injury is called as ARDS or non-cardiogenic pulmonary edema. Very, very important. Severe acute lung injury is called as ARDS or non-cardiogenic pulmonary edema. Pathophysiology: first fluid accumulates in the interstitial space, then alveolar flooding will be there. It impairs gas exchange and reduce compliance. Can be result of hydrostatic edema or non-hydrostatic edema. Hydrostatic, that is cardiogenic pulmonary edema. Fluid accumulation in interstitium raises hydrostatic pressure rapidly and alveolar flooding happens. So please remember, hydrostatic or cardiogenic pulmonary edema is a very important factor. Flooding occurs all or nothing manner. Fluid filling alveoli is identical to interstitial fluid. So pulmonary edema, the clinical manifestations are increased respiratory distress, dyspnea, air hunger, anxious, agitated, confused look, cough, frothy pink sputum. Please remember, frothy and pink sputum is characteristic of pulmonary edema. We have discussed a few types of sputum last class. What are they? Where will you get rusty sputum? Can anybody text in the chat box? Where will you get rusty sputum? Which pneumonia specifically? Which type of pneumonia? Very good. Pneumococcal pneumonia. Mehat Singh has answered. It is pneumococcal pneumonia. Okay. So please remember that. Black sputum. I already discussed these things, but just revising. Where will you get black sputum? Talking about different colors. Where will you get blue sclera? Blue color sclera. Blue color sclera is seen in which condition? Very good. It is osteogenesis imperfecta, not Wilson's disease. Okay, coming to pulmonary edema again, I was just telling about some of the important causes, important colors of sputum, and from there I went to blue sclera. Now we'll come back to pulmonary edema. There will be fine crackles, rales, tachycardia, jugular vein distension, increased vascular markings, and interstitial edema. There will be air bronchogram and Curly's B lines. Please read about this. You know, these fibrotic lines, these kind of lines, you can see, they are air bronchogram and Curly's B lines. Okay. So please remember air bronchogram and Curly's B lines. Please read about this. And yeah, definitely orthopnea and PND can be seen. Somebody has asked, yeah, definitely this can be seen. So please remember about some of these things. And pulmonary edema, the treatment is definitely oxygen therapy that all of us know. That is one of the mainstay treatment. And you have CPAP and BiPAP. What is CPAP? CPAP is continuous positive airway pressure ventilation. Continuous positive airway pressure, and BiPAP is bi-level positive airway pressure. CPAP is continuous positive airway pressure and BiPAP is bi-level positive airway pressure. And ventilatory support with PEP, that is positive end expiratory pressure. Okay. positive, end expiratory pressure, and morphine, diuretic, all these drugs you can skip. But please remember, oxygen therapy, continuous positive airway is the mainstay of treatment in pulmonary edema.